Hi guys, I'm back with another gameplay, and this time I'm dual commentating with Deeze, who is also my Game Battles dubs partner. Deeze, why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself?
I'm Deeze. I'm known as Animates on the MLG forums, also on Game Battles. That's my username. I started in May 2006, around there. That's when I started getting into the competitive gaming scene. I first signed up on the account 40 Samson, which is a pretty original name, I must say. But my good friend in real life, he got me into like the whole competitive gaming thing on SOCOM 3 and SOCOM Combined Assault for the PS2. And that's when competitive gaming, it wasn't like huge. I remember I saw, I think a year later, a like show on USA with MLG. That's like when I started getting really into Halo. And I remember I would watch Final Boss with the Ogres, and Saiyan was on there, and Walshy, and I was like, wow, I gotta get into this. So joined the website, started posting, met a lot of new people, and made a lot of friends.
So tell us how you started this team, the infamous Willy Pete's.
One day I was messing around in a pub with Benjamin and Trauma, and I think you were in it too. And I would just run around like throwing Willy Pete's on everything. I'd be like, "Oh, Willy Pete out, Willy Pete!" And, like, just kind of stuck because everyone was using Willy Pete's, and we were all running around throwing our Willies. And we had like a couple songs we were making up about Willy Pete's, and then I think.
Why don't you sing one of the songs?
Well, there's one we did like a Benjamin made up. It was like to Dynamite. It was like I throw my Willy in the air sometimes, saying "Ayo, I'm popping smoke." And there were a couple other like lines to it, but I really forget those.
Yeah, so the Willy Pete's pooped on pretty much everyone. Okay, not everyone, but a lot of people on the ladder. And then Deeze and I decided to make a dubs team because, well, we don't lose gun battles, so, I mean, why not?
Well, about our GB team, we made it a week before Christmas break, or for the people in college, I think they just started Christmas break when we made it, but we made it with like the intention of having fun and trying to incorporate everyone in it, and we had, I'd say about 18 people, or maybe even more on the roster. We had a good time in a couple rough spots, and I'm very, very, very competitive, so like, for some reason I just have like this drive to win, even though like when I know we're not gonna, and that kind of like tears me apart from people sometimes, and I'm starting to realize that. So I like rage disband our team the first time, and then everyone was like, "What the fuck, dude? Why do you rage disband?" And I was like, "Well, I'm ultra competitive." And then I did a really dumb thing and made a list of all the people who are good, basically like alienating half the team just because I'm an egotistical idiot sometimes. But after that, Marcus Prey had like the good idea to not let me be the leader, so I don't disband after every loss. So after we did that, we started doing pretty good. Right now, I think we're 21-10 with a couple losses just due to me messing up the rules like an idiot, or stupid stuff like people lagging out. But
Beaner connection.
Yeah, like the Beaner connection you used to steal off your old roommates. We couldn't even count on you to like last the whole game. You'd go in 3 bar, go to red bar, like a traffic light, just switching colors on us.
Right, so I guess we should talk about the gameplay a little bit for those novices out there. Matt's like, I'm looking at you. Let's see, I'm thinking AK-47 dual mag in this with hardline, sleight of hand, and ninja. Gotta have ninja. Let's see, I already got a chopper gunner, or was it 2 chopper gunners? I don't remember.
I think you got dogs too.
Okay, and dogs. How many chopper gunners did I get though?
Maybe 2? I don't know.
1 or 2. These kids were not very good.
Yeah, I could tell you've been in their spawn the whole game.
Domination kids are not the best.
So right now it looks like you've been on their side of the train tracks, probably I'd say 90% of this gameplay. You've been holding down like the 4 choke points that go from C to the middle of the map pretty well. I think you've only died twice, and you called in a lot of spy planes and like chopper gunner and dogs. I think you have on.
Yeah.
I like how you hard scope all the corners and rush in there at reckless abandon.
A Halo player, what can I say?
Yeah, I know. It's really hard. It's really hard to go from Halo to this game because, for me at least, it's just a total different game. Like Halo, you have to go and constantly engage in a gun battle, and this game you can play really passively successful like you are in this gameplay.
Yeah. I remember I used to piss you off a lot in game battles because I would just rush and I'd be like playing like it was a pub and you're like, Erica, you can't do that, and I'm like, Deeze, I don't get outgunned.
Yeah, but you've gotten a lot better since then also. You've learned a lot more spots, and believe it or not, you do seem a lot more patient. Like, if I ask you to sit somewhere and just hold down a choke point, you don't run up there and jump and try to kill everything you see. I remember you used to take a lot of shots, like, you'd see someone run around the corner, but you'd still shoot for some reason, and then you'd give away your spot, but you also don't do that either now, which is good.
Did I really do that?
Oh, you still do it sometimes.
I know.
You'll see someone run by instead of... you might even do it as gameplay, I don't know. But you may see, like, you'll see someone run by a door or something, and you'll shoot even though you don't have enough time to kill them, and then they know where you are.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the gameplay, like what I'm doing, so we can teach Matt Slick how to play Call of Duty.
Is that the second time you've ragged on him?
That's the second time. Keep going.
Poor Austin. But
he's gonna love his shout out.
What you're doing right now, you just really, it seems to me like you're just trying to hold down the middle of the map, and your teammates really, they don't look like they're doing much right now, so you're just trying to be that one-man team, camp in the middle of the map, picking them off their spot, and getting the kill streaks.
You can never rely on those green kids. They're all Christmas babies, so they're just terrible.
Yeah, I feel bad for Christmas babies. Like, if I got caught for Christmas, I'd be like so far behind. I'd get up and be like, I'm gonna kill everybody, and then go in there and just get shit on. Like, basically what you're doing to these kids. I don't even think they've naded you yet, and you don't even have flak jackets. So you think like one of them would be smart and actually throw a grenade your way.
So I'll explain the term Christmas babies for those of you who don't know. It's a pretty self-explanatory term, but in case you don't know, it was first coined by Benjamin, and it's just a kid who got the game Call of Duty for Christmas, and he pops in the game, he's really excited to play, and he just absolutely is terrible, and he plays with like a guest, his little brother, and then they go in, and they get shit all over. And it's so sad, but it's so funny because they're so bad. And they just stick together in little packs. They run around in packs, giving the other team 2 pieces and 3 pieces. They get a tomahawk kill and think that they're gods, so they put it in their file share.
So right now it looks like you guys have been holding down A and B most of the game, and leaving C open so they spawn back there. It's pretty basic public strat because you're just forcing them to spawn at C, so you can just continuously spawn camp them in. Since you're playing Christmas babies, I mean, they really don't stand a chance.
So, Deeze, I was thinking about uploading some of our gameplay from game battles. What do you think?
I think it depends on, like, the viewers you're trying to reach, because if you want to, like, connect with the 12-year-old kid who's playing pubs all day because his mom bought him the game for Christmas, then you want to post, I guess, more gameplays like this. But if you're trying to get more hardcore MLG game battles fans, then I would definitely take a doubles match of ours. But the only problem you really have with that is because they're so long and there's only 4 people in the whole game, so there's not as much action. It's just you running in the middle of the map and killing people.
Yeah. Well, you can see in the gameplay there's Christmas babies on my team Cap C, which is why the other team was spawning at B the whole time when I was on the chopper gunner, so I couldn't get any kills. But this game's just about over, so Deeze, I want to thank you for guest starring.
Thanks for having me. I hope your channel as well.
Thanks. So till next time, guys. See you later.